The water, I think it's called Waterhouse. It was a riot down in East Village for homosexual rights, like so they can have set up their own stores or whatever. I got a scripture too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like the Soviet Union and all that, they took the intelligence of the Germans. Right now, I got a scripture right here. Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in teeming? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. Now, basically teeming is the so-called Germans, because they're the wise men of so-called white men. That's why the brother was bringing out, like, you can't have, there's not going to be a better engineer in Germany and Russia, because they all dealt with the whole Soviet Union, USSR. They all congregate together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, yeah, that's basically what it is, man.
I believe that whole symbol is an eagle, right?
Cool.
Germany and
I'm not sure. But yeah, but basically the wisdom comes from teaming, man. And what proves it too is Einstein is a German. The BMW, the Benz, all these cars, they're manufactured where? Well, they're not necessarily always manufactured there, but they're engineered in Germany. Those are German cars. The top cars on the earth is from Germany, man. Oh, it's other things. The helicopter, that's why you got the propellers on the BMW, because the so-called white man, so-called Germans, they're the ones that created that, man. They're the wise men of the so-called white men. So how the hell did America could even win a war with the Soviets? Well, what's that scripture? That's Ezekiel 38, when they said they're gonna come back. That old U.S. base, pretty much.
They put the hooks in our jaws.
Right. The scripture said put the hooks in our jaws. They're gonna bring them back to that old state. You know what I mean? When you had Hitler trying to conquer the world and all that, they was at like even the heavy tank. The heavy tank is another proof, because the Americans didn't have during World War II, they didn't have the tanks that the Germans had.
They had that Sherman tank.
Right.
Which was what kind of bullshit.
You know what else too?
The Germans had them good tanks.
Right. They had the heavy tanks.
The Russians had the heavy tanks too.
And you know what else too? Nikola Tesla with the whole electricity thing. Like they fought with like electricity and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Tesla, because it showed you where I really got it from, and I really did more on it. It was this video game called Command and Conquer, and you had the Tesla coil tanks, and the Tesla coils, like they would come from Nikola Tesla, and Nikola Tesla was a German. You know what I'm saying? All the wise men come from over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, turn these back and put hooks in our jaws. The Warsaw Pact of Russia, you know, the Soviet Union, and NATO, they were set up to fight each other.
Right.
They had the border in Germany. You had East Germany.
Yeah, they were separated before, right?
Yeah, they were separated.
Right.
So they were set up to go to war with each other.
Right.
So turn our hooks back, put them in that.
And what they do, they built the Berlin Wall, right?
Yeah, they built the Berlin Wall.
That's what made the separation.
Yeah,
Then the Berlin Wall is knocked down.
Yeah, the Berlin Wall is knocked down. There's no more East and West Germany.
Right.
When you had East and West Germany, that split families up.
Right, exactly.
But what's gonna happen is you got NATO. They have a missile defense. Remember Russia? They said that we got a ICBM that can take out their defense, that missile defense.
Recently, right? Recently.
Yeah, that was recently. That was recent. So you know they coming back into that old Soviet Union. Spirit. Yeah. And then they coming out with sanctions. You know, United States is trying to put more sanctions on Iran. You know. And Russia's not with that, man. Because that's going to be that nuclear energy, that's going to be a big business for that nation, for the Iranians, and it's also going to benefit China, and it's going to benefit the India. It's going to benefit those nations, and you know, United States and the West, they're trying to stop that. So that's why that clash turned back and put hooks in it.
prince of the air. Verse 9, chapter 49 of Jeremiah. If grape gators come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they have enough. And that's what one of y'all brothers bringing out, like, they're gonna try to kill you. That's what the scripture's saying about Esau. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read it again. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? It's like, yeah, right. They're the top thief, man. You know? It says, if these by night, they will destroy till they have enough. So their main focus, actually referring to NATO, EU, the elite power structure, is to destroy and to conquer. A little more. But I have made Esau bare, and I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he has not.
And that's his counsel.
Yeah.
That new world order thing.
I mean, my thing is this. You know, the scripture tell you who's the wicked, and like the so-called white man's wicked. I mean, you can see it all over the earth. I mean, what do you think war is for?
Right.
He's playing a wicked part on the planet.
Yeah.
That's self-explanatory. He goes in every country, he bombs every damn thing, he shoots everybody up, whether it be women, children, whoever. I mean, what they think they spraying cotton candy bullets? No, they spraying metal at people, dropping bombs that kill people, Vietnam, and all kind of wars. But he's not the wicked. He doesn't play the wicked part on the planet. Matter of fact, as we speak, they thinking of wicked shit right now. They doing wicked shit.
Yeah. He played that part. It's at Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So he set up this so-called white man to play that evil role, and basically to eliminate you dumb niggas because you hard-headed. But how else we supposed to get back to motherland, which is Jerusalem, if y'all ain't destroyed it? Yeah, so we be here forever. So he has to bring a destruction.
It's all good. Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, man. That's perfect. I just said it. That's all they do day and night, thinking of more evil and wicked shit they can do. Especially to you so-called Negroes, you Latinos. So-called Negroes, you Latinos and Native Americans, they think evil. That's why who do you think they build prisons for?
Right.
Why do you think they bring crack and drugs into the community?
Right.
Your community, you know?
Right.
They destroy you.
When the morning is light, they practice it, or they practice it, because it is in their power of their hand.
The Most High gave them that power.
Right.
Like they're not a great nation. The Most High made them a great nation because He gave them that power. Just like He gave them the power to find us in Africa, or on the west coast of Africa, and brought us in and came and got us. He gave them the technology and the maps, and gave them the knowledge to find out who we are and bring us to slavery, because the Most High gave them the power.
He wouldn't be shit there if it wasn't for us.
So
even in our own slavery.
Yeah, even in our own captivity.
In our own captivity.
I mean, it shows through everything. It shows everything we do: style, fashion, technology, you know, so forth and so on.
Everything.
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage.
Right, man. So what did they do? Them Khazar rats, them Amalekites. They took what? Our heritage and called it their own. That's why they don't follow it, because the law, you don't have to get it, Psalms 147 and 19, it ain't for them.
Right.
You know? That's why they don't follow the Sabbath. That's why they don't believe in Yahweh Shai, because this ain't for them.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against the family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
Right, man. This time is evil. I mean, look at these buildings. This is pure deep wickedness. I mean, this is pure deep hell. You know, look at all this concrete. Our backs hurting out here just for standing for hours, you know, on this damn concrete. Brothers is hurting. Because this is purely wickedness. We got Frankenfoods is purely wickedness and hell.
Yeah, God. Ezekiel.
So, you know, what the hell, man? I mean, who's the wicked, man?
Right.
Because the scriptures say don't eat crabs and abominable foods in the seas. And look, he builds a big-ass damn building called Philip, filled with abominations, specifically for abominations.
When you go into Phillips, they got a platter for abominations.
Right. We need to get that sign.
All you can eat.
Abominations.
All you can eat
with the platter. That sign.
Like an all you can eat buffet of abominations. Because when they was up there, you walk down the steps, you look at their clams and all of that, crab legs and all of that, all of those abominations.
And they belong in the sea to clean the ocean.
Right.
So that you know who's the wicked. The so-called white man plays the wicked. And that's on a small scale of his wicked. He's a pedophile, a thief, a murderer, a liar, a cheater. You know, you know, just the wicked
everything that go under
damn
wicked.
demon. Yeah, he go right to hell. That's why these nations could come here and mistreat you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the so-called white man lets you. You got 100 Chinese restaurants all the way here in Baltimore, from the bottom of North Avenue all the way up top, and all wicked niggas do is eat crabs and shrimp all day. You know, because of the so-called white
money
man.
and give it to them.
Right.
This is Habakkuk 2 verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
And who's the just? We are the just. That's why we out here on these highways and hedges trying to reach you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans until you come back to your heritage, to your nationality. But you laugh and you think it's a joke. So the Most High got to do something.
Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Right. We just said every nation comes here. This is a tourist site here in the harbor.
Right.
You see all nations down here. You know?
And all the nations subscribe to his philosophy.
Right.
And that goes back to the time of the Greeks. Antiochus Epiphanes, all the generals were set up, and all the heathen were in agreement. We're going to forsake our gods and follow the gods and sacrifice to Alexander.
Up under that one banner.
Yep, under that one banner. All the nations are with it, man.
Like you can be whatever you want to be. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Who wasn't with it? The Maccabees.
That's right, bro.
You know?
Judas and Maccabees. Yeah. It was mainly him, his dad. You know what I mean? And they got up under Maccabees. Judas, whose surname was Maccabees. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the so-called white man gonna pay him heavily, man. He the top. Oh, right? Fucking demon, man. Cause this shit. See? Fan that. See this shit? Only in America you can find 2 faggots. You know? And I better watch my mouth because you know the law too. So you can't call them fucking Fruit Loops.
Yeah, but you know what?
Only in America.
So let me add on to what you said, because not only in America, because that's
right,
why
it's all over the road. So
yeah, that's why the
now,
scripture.
because it's so-called white man.
Right. That's why the scripture said they oppress a man and his heritage.
Right.
Like over there in the Middle East, they don't really play that. But what do you have? You have a so-called white man coming there with his demonocracy, and he flips the script.
So many fucking see, and we have to put up with that shit.
That's why let me add on, because at the end of the day, it's about America. This is the Lady of Kingdoms. This is Babylon the Great. But at the end of the day, because when I was doing the research on the ancient Babylon, it said it was showing like the religions of Babylon, and Chaldean was one of them. Right. So like it was the same thing as now, where you have this whole what they call the American dream. The American dream is not just in America. Like the American dream is over there in East Africa.
Right, because the philosophies are spread everywhere.
Right. It's not just here.